Hey everyone, I haven't filmed in so long. I very much neglected my little YouTube channel, pretty much because the boys got really sick and I've just been really busy doing work and just general life stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a little vlog today. I'm just gonna whisper because Rufus is asleep in this room. I'm not doing very much today, but I thought I would just film. Oh, blurry. I thought I would just film my day and have a little chat with you guys, have a little catch up with you. Grayson is at nursery today. Wrong person. And Steph's just dropping him off there now while I get dressed for the day. It's like my little window to get dressed for the day. So yeah, I thought I would just do a little vlog. I've already done like 2 loads of laundry today. So I'm going to try and catch up with like a few house things, I think, because the weather's meant to be really nice next week and I don't want to be stuck in doing laundry. So I'm going to try and catch up and get a little bit organised today, because then that kind of frees me up more in the week to be a bit more relaxed. I feel like I want to do like a life update at some point. I'll sit down with you guys later on today and just sit down and do a little life update. Because a few things have changed in the last like 6 weeks or so. I can't even remember the last time I filmed a video, but yeah, a few things have changed, like conscious life decisions, I suppose you would call them. But yeah, I'll just sit down and have a chat with you. But I really must get ready now. I'm gonna do my hair today because I don't do my hair anymore and it makes me feel good when I do it. And it also means that I don't have to do it tomorrow because I can sleep on it tonight and then why is that not turning on? Because I can sleep on it tonight and then I won't have to do it tomorrow. Look what a beautiful day it is. Yes. Oh, it's so nice just having a few minutes alone in the house, because it doesn't happen very often. And usually when it does, I'm like rushing around trying to get something done. But I actually did quite a lot of my to-do list that was meant for today last night because Steph was working anyway. So I decided just to get some of that done, which kind of frees me up a little bit more today, which is good. Oh, I've curled that a little bit too much. But yeah, it's been a bit hectic recently. It's we've had like a couple of trips, we've had a few jobs, and yeah, I just feel like it's non-stop. And I know the kids both wake up at 6, so in the morning when they wake up I know that that's it for the day. Like I'm not gonna get to lie down or relax until like 9, because even when Grayson's at school and Rui's having a nap, there's always something to do. I'm sure all of the mums watching will totally relate to that, but yeah, there's always either work or housework or people that I need to reply to or emails that I need to send, or I don't know, just keeping up with social media I find quite difficult at the moment, and then I feel guilty for it, which is really bizarre. But I just find there's so many different platforms to keep up with now, and I'm like, how is everyone doing this? Because I feel like I'm drowning, like just trying to do normal human being like family stuff and be a good friend and be a good wife, and like I don't know, I just find it a bit like overwhelming sometimes, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I'm just gonna wear what I wore yesterday, and I do that quite often at the moment just because it saves on the laundry and it's just easy. So I'm wearing my black jumpsuit from Topshop. It's really easy for those kind of like days where you're just kind of hanging around and doing chores and things. It's very creased because it is linen, but I can't be bothered to iron it because I'm just sort of doing bits and bobs today. I'm ready for the day. I just said to Steph, it's funny how when you are a parent, going to the dentist is actually like having a little break. As much as I don't want to go, it is like you get to lie down in the middle of the day for like 15 minutes. Like, yeah. It's such a beautiful day. Oh, I think I might try and take Rui for a little walk at some point because he's just started to really enjoy going on the swings at the park and just sitting on the grass in the park and stuff. It's really cute. I also think I might let the boys have their dinner outside tonight because we never get weather like this. Well, we do, but like really rarely. So yeah, gonna try and make the most of it, I think. That was actually quite an interesting dentist appointment. I didn't need any fillings. I was so convinced that I needed fillings. But apparently I grind my teeth quite badly, and he thinks that it's stress related, and that I'm like a bit highly strung. And I was like, oh, you basically just described me. So I need to chill out, so I stopped grinding my teeth. But other than that, no issues. So yeah, all finished. I need to go grab some nappies now, but I think I'm going to just go home and grab Rui to bring him out for the walk because I think he'll probably be awake by now. Hello. Did you have a nice sleep? Yeah. Oh, you're waking up sad. You never wake up sad. Here he is. What you got? You gonna empty that basket out? Yeah? Yeah, go on then. Now he's awake, I can finally put all Grayson's laundry away. I weirdly keep all Grayson's clothes in Rufus's room because this wardrobe is like a built-in wardrobe that's fixed into the room, and because we're obviously renting here, I don't want to buy a wardrobe for Grayson's room when I just don't know if it's gonna fit or go where we end up next. So I've just been using this one. It's huge, so it would just be a waste if we didn't use it. But the only thing is I can never put any of Gracie's laundry away while Ruby's napping, so it just kind of sits in baskets until he wakes up. Hi. Hi. Just giving Rui some lunch. He's got lentils, carrots, celery, and I don't know, sweet potato, I think, in this one. Food shop has arrived. So I'm just gonna give Rui his lunch first because he's like so desperate for lunch. Yeah, you are. And I am gonna eat my leftover porridge from this morning because I didn't get a chance to eat it. This boy is obsessed with cutlery. He loves holding a spoon or a fork while he's having his meals. And if he doesn't have one, he gets a little bit cross. Mama. Yeah, Mama. Yeah. Good boy. Is that you? Hey, I thought I would come and have a little life update with you while Rui and I are just chilling in the garden for a minute. We've done all the laundry and put all the food shopping away and had a bit of lunch. Well, I say we had lunch. I did not have lunch. I had my leftover breakfast that I didn't get a chance to eat this morning. Yeah. Rui's a bit needy today because he's getting a tooth through, aren't you? But yeah, I just thought I would have a little chat about, I guess, like a few little changes that I've made recently. I decided to massively cut down on how much I was drinking. I think I mentioned it in a Michalak vlog, but basically the gist of it is that I just didn't like my relationship with alcohol. I'm sure lots of parents probably drink in the evenings, but I didn't like the fact that I was starting to feel like I needed a drink in the evening, and that was the only thing that would relax me, and that's the only way I could relax and unwind and chill out and de-stress. So I decided to just change that and stop drinking, and then now I'm just doing like at the weekends or just not going overboard. I wasn't very good at knowing my limit, and now I am able to have like just one or two and then like call it a night kind of thing. I also substituted drinking in the evenings for going to the gym. which is something I never ever thought I would get into. I never thought I'd say. I never really understood why people liked the gym, but Steph and I have been getting a babysitter when the boys are asleep and going up and doing an hour in the gym twice a week, and I just love it. I just feel so good afterwards, and my whole body feels like different and really good. I can't explain it. I'm sure, like, I'm always late to the party. Like, a lot of people say how good fitness makes you feel, and obviously the health benefits, and your body looks nicer. All right. But yeah, for me it's like a new discovery, and something I'm really enjoying. I've been doing it for like 3 to 4 months now, I think I'd say, and I just love it. It makes me feel really good. I also try and do like a little, if I can't get to the gym for any reason, I try and do a morning workout just at the bottom of my garden on a yoga mat, mainly Pilates stuff. I don't have any weights or anything at home, so I do that if I can't, which is about 40 minutes, and I just feel really good after it. It makes me feel like, I don't know, like I've released some tension or something. That's been a big change in my life because it's something I never thought I would get into. I've always liked running and I've always liked hot yoga, but that's kind of where my like sporting activities kind of finish, I guess. So it's really surprised me that I have liked it as much as I do. Late to the party as usual. Basically everyone I follow on like YouTube or Instagram is like gym crazy, and I'm always like, what? Why are you going to the gym? I don't get it. Now I get it. And alongside that I've also been doing hot yoga, and I found an amazing Pilates class, but I think the teacher is going away for the summer, so that's annoying. But I've been doing a lot of active stuff basically, and it's just making me feel, oh my god, that pigeon. Ruby's like, what the hell is that? It's like a massive fat pigeon in the bush behind me. Alongside that, I've also been, I wouldn't say dieting, I would say I've been clean eating and just being more mindful about what I eat, because what I discovered is carbohydrates make me extremely bloated, and they don't make me feel good. So I have stopped eating them. Sometimes I have like a bit of a taste, or if I eat out and I have a burger, I'll have the burger bun, but I don't really eat carbohydrates at the moment, and I'm seeing like a massive what do you call it, like a massive improvement on how my stomach looks, and I'm just basically making up for it by eating loads of fruit and veg and a lot of salads. Like a lot of salads. Breakfast doesn't really change for me because we've always had porridge pretty much, but yeah, the other meals I just am eating more healthily, and my whole body is just feeling really good for it. He's watching the pigeon. Yeah, my whole body's just feeling much better for it. Yeah. I'm also just making some time for myself, like just to read, or I don't know, just to unwind a bit more. I find I'm so highly strung and busy all the time that like I actually have to just make the time to go to a class or to have 40 minutes in the garden to myself and try and stop feeling guilty for it. It's really hard to stop feeling guilty for it though, because you're always like, oh, I should be doing this, or I need to do this, and you're like, no, just have like half an hour to yourself or an hour in a class or at the gym, and you feel so much better afterwards. Oh my god, oh my, what is this pigeon doing? It's like mounting that bush. Ruby loves birds. He's like obsessed with ducks. He absolutely loves ducks. Now he's really confused because it's flown away and it's not in the bush anymore. He's like, what? What just happened? It's gone. It flew away. It flew away. He's still looking for the pigeon. It's gone. It's gone, little boy. Hey guys, it's much later in the day now. I basically just been rushing around all afternoon. Got my nails done and then went to go and collect Grayson from preschool and take him to school for story time. Then we went to the park afterwards with his little school friends. Rufus has been sleeping at home, Steph's at home, so that was quite handy actually. But yeah. Good morning. It is now the next day and I've got some porridge on the go. Rui is not in a very good mood because his teeth are coming through. I am just gonna do my little 30-minute, 40-minute garden workout. I'm probably not gonna do my usual one today because my stomach is a little bit sore. I picked Grayson up stupidly the other day and I think I might have damaged my injury. So I'm just gonna do like a little easy one. Rui's asleep. Grayson was meant to go to jiu-jitsu this morning, but it's been cancelled, so he is just watching a cartoon. But I'm like, oh, it's Saturday morning, you can do that. We've got Saturday morning rule, Cocoa Pops and cartoons. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that for a few minutes. And then I might take Grayson out on like a little date, just the two of us, while Rui's still asleep. But yeah, Gracie and I are going on our date. A Mummy and Gracie date. Here's my bag. Gracie and I had to cut our date a little bit short because Rue woke up. He's not very happy today, he's teething quite badly. Grayson never really struggled with teething, but Rui really seems to have a bad time with it, so I've brought them out to the park, hopefully for a little bit of distraction. Distraction seems to be working. Rui loves this park, he loves the sand, and he loves just doing whatever Grayson's doing, don't you? I forgot to bring his hat, so we won't be staying out too long. I'm actually a little bit scared of slides, Grayson. Huh? I'm actually a little bit scared of slides. Will you come down with me? Okay. Okay, I'll wait here.
Oh, come on. No, I can hold him.
You want to hold him? I don't think that's a good idea. Are you ready? Let's all go together.
How about he slides down and...
He's too little really, he has to go on my lap. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, my butt cheeks are sticking to the slide. Yeah? Did you? You made a volcano?
Yeah.
Let's see. Whoa.
Look.
Steph and the boys and I have come out for a little lunch in a place around the corner from where we live, but it's really hard to get seats in because the food's so good that it's just popular. So we've got like an impromptu lunch date here. Steph hasn't come in to edit yet, so it's going to
chocolate bread.
Yes, and Grayson is suddenly a child that sits down and draws when we go out, which has never happened to us before, and I'm like, what? Who is this kid? Look. What are you drawing, Grace?
Daddy's tummy.
Daddy's tummy. Look at that. It must be good for you to take a picture of it.
That guy, I'm literally that guy.
The boys have got a taxidermy mole to play with. No, it looks so good. We've just got home. I've put Rue down for a nap. It's quite late for a nap, but if he doesn't have one, then the afternoon will be chaos. Grayson wants me to come outside and have a battle. Grayson's got a friend coming over for a sleepover at 4, so I'm going to stop filming then, because obviously it's a bit weird to film other people's children and put them on YouTube. And also, I need to play and like be...
If you're in there, can I talk to Mom?
I'm going to go play with Gracie because he's desperate to play with me.
Get off my bucket.
Good morning everybody, it is now Monday. Sunday. I didn't film yesterday because we don't film on Sundays. I've just done my morning workout. Gracie's just been chilling with a cartoon. Oh, it's really dark. Rufus is having a nap. Steph is doing a bit of editing from the video last week. And I'm also cooking up some food for Rui so that I don't have to cook for a little bit. I was going to do it the other day and then something happened and I never got around to it. So I'm steaming some broccoli and some green beans, and then I've got some sweet potatoes and butternut squash in my oven. And I'm just going to do like a few different combinations, pureed up together and stick it in the freezer. I don't know what we're going to do today. It's really nice weather again. I need to get an Instagram picture because I'm feeling like I haven't posted for ages and I just feel a bit like I should. So hopefully you might get a nice Instagram picture today. And just, yeah, take the kids out, get them worn out. And Grayson's got a dentist appointment, which I haven't told him yet, which is going to cause plenty of dramas, I'm sure. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go have a shower and get ready because I think I've got about 10 minutes until Rue wakes up. This one woke up from a 2-hour long nap. And now Grayson and Rufus have both had their lunch. So it is now about 12:10 and we still haven't made it out of the house. But I think we're going to go into one of the parks in town because I know they've got like a wild flower field there at the moment. I really want to get an Instagram there. And then there's a little park next to it that the boys can go on the swings and down the slide and stuff too. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And I've dressed him up for the occasion in some little bloomers and a shirt. Oh, I'm wearing this dress from Topshop and I really like it. It's like a pale pink button down dress, but it's linen, and you would never believe it, but I actually ironed this morning. I don't like ever iron anything, but I had to iron this. And within probably about 10 minutes of Rufus being awake and carrying him around on my hip like that, it's just right back to how it started, like all creased up. Gracie's putting his own shoes on. It's a bit tricky that bit, isn't it? Do you want some help? He's like, I can do it. We're finally ready. It's like probably about 1. What's in my bag for an afternoon out with the kids? I've got this really light little blanket that I like to put out on the floor, like a picnic blanket, but just smaller and lighter. I got it in Greece. It was like £6 or something. It's just really handy to have in my bag. I've got this in case we end up picking up some groceries for later and we don't have to use plastic bags. Sun cream, changing mat, nappies, wipes, a bag of little baby toys. I just keep them all together in there. Some water for Rui, I'm not sure where the lid is. My purse, and some snacks for the kids. I've got a couple of Ella's pouches, they both like those ones. And some of these little bear claw things for Grayson. Sun hat for Grayson, and there's sun hat for Rui. Sunglasses for Rui, even though he won't wear them. And that's it. Nothing for me. I'm fully loaded up with the groceries, the bag for today. And Grayson, I took the saddle off his like buggy board thing so that he would be deterred and start walking a bit more. But he's just found a new way to sit down on the bit without the saddle. Why not? We've just found a little spot in the shade to eat some food. The boys have actually both already had their lunch, so we just picked up a couple of bits from Waitrose and we're going to sit down and eat them before we go and take the shots. Talk a little bit about the shots probably, because it is so hot that I don't really want to spend long in the full sun, especially with the boys. But Grayson's over there playing on a big tree trunk, so he's happy. And Ruby, hello mister.
Do you want to get out?
You want to get out?
Come on then. Come on then. You get so dirty so quickly, don't you, mister?
I know. Wolfie is raiding the picnic already, even though he's had lunch. This child has the appetite of like a giant. Yeah?
I climbed up over that before.
You did it all by yourself? Good job. You look like a little monkey. I didn't really think through eating food before we took the pictures. Obviously, Rue being Rue wanted to share the food even though he's already had his lunch. So he's had some melon and some wrap, but he's got it all down the front of him and I don't have a change of outfit, so
No.
he's gonna be a dirty baby in these pictures, but that's reality. We found the wildflowers. It's not actually a field, it's like a little strip of wildflowers.
Guess what? We're gonna break in.
So we're gonna break in and take some pictures next to them. We're in the field. It's so hot though, so we're literally just getting in the field for the shots and then getting out and getting in the shade. I think we got the shots. So we have just come down by the water to cool down a bit. It's 29 degrees today. Grace got a little ice cream and Rui is falling asleep. He's not quite there yet, but I thought we'd just come in the shade because it's just too hot. It's lovely. If I had my way, I'd be lying out in it in a swimming costume. Just in the cutest sight. 2 swans swimming down the river with all of their little cygnets in a row.
Mum, what is that one?
That's the mummy or the daddy, and all the grey ones are the babies.
And that's the dad, and that's the mummy.
We don't have anything for you, I'm afraid.
And they have ice cream.
No, they don't eat ice creams. Look how fluffy the babies are. Hey guys, I'm gonna sign this video off here because we just got back from shooting my photos, and I'm not sure, but I think Rufus might have a little bit of what's it called when you're like hay fever. That's the one. And now I feel really bad because we were like literally in a field of flowers. So we are gonna sort him out, have a water fight with Grayson, and then have some dinner. I've got a few things I need to do tonight. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, even if it's quite like mundane. And I'll see you all in my next video.